Hello and welcome to week 6. So we are 3/4 of the way through the course, and as you will find, the next couple of weeks are going to feel as though you definitely are on the downhill slide, because as I said last week, if you could make it through week 5, then that really was going to be the most content and assignment heavy week of the course. So I hope that you enjoyed creating another presentation, this time on punctuation. And I hope that the chart that I provided was helpful to you, not only for your assignment, but also just to hold on to for the future, just so you can kind of see the progression of how grammar should be beginning in kindergarten and then being continued along through 12th grade. So this week you're going to feel like it is just a breath of fresh air, because really the only assignment that you have for this week, other than reading 2 chapters in your book, which is chapters 58 and 59, are going to be uploading your projects to your group discussion board and responding to give feedback to them. So this week we're looking at the presentations, and next week we will be working on the assessment portion of it. So the discussion board for feedback is going to be open for 2 weeks, this week and next week, so that you can wait until you have had a chance to not only review the PowerPoint, but also to take the assessment and then get your corrected assessment back. So when you look in our course for this week, you're going to find again that our weekly announcement follows the same format. So here's our part 3 of the teacher's prayer. And then for the assignments, again, you're just reviewing punctuation marks, chapters 58 and 59 in the book, and then again looking at the at your classmates' punctuation projects. So this week I will be working on grading your projects and your assessments, but really your goal for the next 2 weeks generally is going to be uploading, responding, and taking the assessments of your group mates. So it's a fairly quick week. Like I said, I told you if you could get through 5, you were going to feel pretty good. So 6, when you look at this folder, is pretty self-explanatory. When you look at the study, chapters 58 and 59, really that's what we're looking at, and really practice working on those punctuation rules. As I'm sure you found as you were going through doing your project for punctuation, sometimes there's just those little tips and tricks and nuances that sometimes trip people up. And so as teachers, especially K-6 teachers, we're really wanting to look at how can I make sure that they not only understand when to use it, but if there's any kind of exceptions to the rule. We're really trying to set them up for success. And as that progression chart showed, really this should be kind of a spiraling effect where we're teaching it in the younger grades and we're coming back to it as we continue on and we're adding to it. That really is the best way for students to learn. And so that means that when we're teaching the ones in elementary school, we need to make sure that we're teaching them in a way that is going to stick with them, so that when there's information added to it, they feel like they are very proficient in it. So that's all that you have for the study section. And again, the assignments is going to be just posting. And like I said, I'm going to leave the discussion board open for 2 weeks because I do want to give everyone the opportunity to not only review each one of the PowerPoints that your group mates have uploaded, but also to take the assessment, but to get the assessment back. Because that feedback that you get from the creator of the assessment really is going to let you know how effective was the instruction before you took that assessment. So I really don't want you to do any formal response until you have gotten the graded assessment back. So that being said, make sure that as your group mates are sending their assessments to you, that you're getting back to them in a timely manner. But basically that's the only assignment that you have for this week, is just working within your discussion board. So other than that, that's all that we have for week 6. It should feel like it should be a nice easier week, nothing too heavy, because we definitely are getting close to the end. But make sure that you're keeping up with the readings in the textbook, because that is going to help prepare you for your final exam, which is coming in a couple of weeks. So have a great week. Enjoy reviewing your group mates projects, and I will see you in week 7.